So I don't know who of you saw this yesterday, but it's pretty wild, especially with the current state of what is going on with Call of Duty and how brain dead some of these marketing people behind the scenes, I don't know whether it's at Xbox or Activision or whatever it may be, actually are. So this started yesterday with actually not Call of Duty. It was yesterday with Guitar Hero of all things. So here is the tweet that came out from Charlie Intel. And essentially this is, sorry, wrong button. This is what we are looking at. So Activision has apparently announced a Guitar Hero mobile game via ads on Instagram. The cover art is reportedly AI generated. So if we get a closer look at this, this is the cover art. Now, as it turns out, this isn't real. This isn't a game that was created. They were doing this to see if people wanted to play this style of game. And don't worry, it doesn't end here. Now, when I was on stream, I saw this, and at that time, we thought this was actually a game they made and were marketing with this image. And you can clearly see it's AI generated. So this is what I did on stream. Okay, so this is what they created, which is hilarious. So this is the picture. Now look at the speakers. Like, just look at the speakers. It is so clear that these are AI generated. Like, you can see like how all of the circles are messed up. Even these circles here. Like, what? Is this real? It was put out 2 days ago. Okay, what if I do this? Let me see something. Look at the drums. Yeah, they kind of just look like all sketchy in the background there. That's fair. But I want to see something. If I go to ChatGPT and I go to Dolly and I type in make a promo image for a game called Guitar Hero Mobile. Like, if I just describe this, let's see if my image is better than theirs. With a logo at the top, a band on stage in the middle, and Guitar Hero frets with notes coming out of the stage. Let's see what it comes up with. Why is everyone sitting? They must not be a very good band. Well, it made it immediately. It didn't even ask for any more information. Normally it does. No way. Mine's better. Oh my god, it looks like almost exactly the same. There's two dudes over here, they look like they're sticking up the finger. The crowd's a little bit more messed up. The stage looks better. The speakers look identical. Drums look a little bit better, but like, it was this or this. But like, come on. So I'm gonna say that was like ChatGPT for sure. That is so funny. But here's the thing, it didn't end there, because later on that day, this is another tweet from Charlie Intel. Activision is running ads on their official Facebook page and Instagram asking people's thoughts on Call of Duty Sniper and Call of Duty Zombie Defender, which have AI generated art. The download links take you to a survey for thoughts on the game. So these are not real games, but in both of these circumstances, they are AI generated images that are very clearly for Call of Duty games that they are thinking about making, and specifically, I believe, mobile games. But like the tone deafness, if you will, of this is just out of this world. Because if you didn't know, last week we just found out 100% for sure that Call of Duty is using AI in their games. It was established on Steam because it has to be disclosed on Steam that they 100% were. And then yesterday we find out that season 3 is getting delayed. So they're using AI, being very sneaky about it. And then they're making fake Call of Duty games and asking opinions on it and not even using actual artists. Like, it's crazy. So what I thought we would do is I would pull up ChatGPT and we are going to try to make the same images as what we have here. And I don't know if it's going to work. So let me just try a couple things. So here we go. This is our first image and this is Call of Duty Sniper. So we need to recreate this image. So let's go to ChatGPT here. And what I'm going to type in is make a promo image for a game called Call of Duty Sniper. So we have that with the game logo in the top left. Actually, and we're going to make a 4x3 because I think that's the size of image they use. And then the image of soldier looking down a sniper scope at an enemy. If I spell something wrong, just ignore it. At an enemy in a broken down city. Now let's see what comes up. I just need to know in the comments whether you think my image or the one whoever they use to create AI images is better. Like, which one do you think is the image? And by the way, this takes about 10 seconds. Oh wait, we got 2. So technically not what I asked for, but honestly, you could say that they are better. So we didn't get someone looking down a sniper scope. So technically it didn't do the job that I wanted. So let's see if we can make some adjustments. Make it so you are first person looking down a scope at an enemy soldier. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So this is much better. So this is essentially what they made. So then I can say perfect in the top left corner, add a logo for Call of Duty Sniper. All right, so this is the one thing it won't do. It will not add a logo in for Call of Duty Sniper. So this is their image, which honestly, I think I like this image a little bit better, but they have the Call of Duty Sniper logo. Now, moving on to the second one. Call of Duty Zombie Defender. This one's like cartoonized, so I guess we'll add this one. Let's try create a new image, promo image. I think that's important. Image for a game called Call of Duty Zombie Defender with zombies and soldiers fighting in a broken city, but cartoony. I would say the other one's cartoony. Also spelled cartoony horribly wrong, but did I spell it wrong? I don't know. Spelling, not my strong suit. Okay, so mine kind of messed up, but I think you get the point here. It very quickly creates a promotional image. Somehow this zombie's hand is a mouth. We also have the zombie defender sign pretty messed up. But as a whole, honestly, what one do you like better? I honestly don't know. If I probably got it to recreate it. What if I just said try again? All right, we got 2 images on this one. So here's one. This one, I think it looks too cartoony. But this one, I don't know why it cut off Call of Duty at the top, but this one I think is pretty good. I think this one is actually better than the other one. So you can see, like, just making these images insanely easy. And like, I just don't understand when they're under such fire and they know that the AI issue is a thing. It's almost like they're advertising, look at what we can do with AI. Like, are you going to make the entire game from AI as well? I think it just immediately puts up red flags for what they are doing as a company moving forward. And honestly, when I first was on stream and I'm like, okay, let me just throw this into ChatGPT and let's see what it throws out. And it was that similar to the image that they actually put out. And keep in mind, this isn't like a fan account. This isn't like they're doing, it's not a fan account. It's not like, oh, should we make these? It's not like I put this image out and said, what do you think about these type of games for Call of Duty? Because I've done that. When I made my video that was Call of Duty Ghost 2, I'm not an animator. So I made a couple of images of some scenes that could go in Call of Duty Ghost 2 because I was just kind of setting up a storyboard. But that's not what they are. They are the people that actually make the games. They have multiple artists at the ready, easily able to make these kind of things. I have a guy that works on thumbnails for me, and yes, he's somewhat expensive, but he's really damn good. And if I said, I want to make a thumbnail for this Call of Duty game, he would make it out of the characters that they actually have and the characters who they copyrighted. Yet this, no, sorry, not that, this and this are what we get instead for a reason. It's mind-blowing to me. It's absolutely mind-blowing to me, but it's just tone deaf. What it comes down to is just being absolutely tone deaf and putting that stuff out on the same day that they are quite literally delaying something and saying, if we don't get this right, it's over for Warzone, is just, what are we doing? What are we doing?